Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to contour your face. And why would you want to contour your face? Well, maybe you want to have more defined cheekbones, or maybe you want to make your face appear slimmer. Maybe you want to appear like you've got a shorter forehead, a slimmer nose, just all sorts of things you can do. And I just kind of find it helpful. I like to do it personally to enhance my cheekbones, and also kind of like to do a little bit of shading around here. But yeah, so what you're going to need is a contouring brush. This one is kind of at a slant, just easier to use in your cheeks. But I've used other brushes before. I had kind of a contour brush like this. I used to use this blush brush, which I used to like to use because it's nice to get in those areas easy. Or even I've used something like this, and I just kind of use it sideways, like so. So you just kind of, if you don't have something like this, you can just use what you have and kind of work around that. But it's really helpful to have a contouring brush like this. Okay, so and the other thing you need is a bronzer. Now my favorite matte bronzer would be the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. It's very matte. And if you're really pale like me, then you have to apply it with a light hand. Or actually most bronzers I have to apply with a light hand because I'm so pale, and if I put too much then it just doesn't look right. So it just kind of takes some practice. But I'm going to show you how to contour your cheeks. There's different ways you can do it. It's like ooh, it's too much on my brush. So I have some on my brush just a little bit. And how you find them, on your, see how when I tilt my head down, I get a shadow right here? That's where I'm going to apply my bronzer, and everyone has a different spot, so if you kind of tilt your head down and just find where the shadow lies, that's where you want to apply it on your cheeks to have more defined cheekbones. Or another way is making a face like this, and then you'll find it that way. So basically you can do the C thing where you start up here and you swoop down again. But I just want to do mine a little bit differently. So you can apply the contour this way or that way, just kind of whatever your preference is, wherever you feel comfortable. I'm going to do it like this. I'm just going to blend it out that way, and you might get a line, but we'll blend that out so it's not so weird looking. Then I'm going to do a little bit this cheek. And you really want it to be more dark, kind of back here towards your hairline. You want it to be more soft as you get closer to your mouth here. Okay, so if you want to slim your face, the best thing you want to do is kind of ooh, got a little raspy there for a moment, is apply it at your temples here, because when you shade it, it makes it look further away, if that makes sense. Really just makes it recede so it appears slimmer. So if you want your forehead to appear smaller, just what you would do, kind of pull back your hair and apply it on your hairline. Again, baby hair going crazy. Which I don't really need to, but I'm just showing you guys how you would do it. And if you want to, you could even do it like, you know, in the big stroke like I showed you earlier at first. You just go like that, if you prefer to do like that. I don't know, I just like to kind of concentrate on areas. Maybe if I was like in a rush I'd do it like that, but so that's kind of the idea there. I'm going to use this little, like, it's actually a travel size brush here. It's kind of smaller. Just get a little bit, and you would basically go down the sides of your nose like so. Another thing you can do is apply bronzer like under your neck a little bit, which gives you a more defined jawline. I'm going to go back and take my matte kabuki brush here and get some powder. Oh, this will be fine. I usually use like my setting powder for this, but I'm just going to use my like Studio Fix real quick. Just get like a little bit, not much. And then kind of buff it like on the top of your cheeks there, into it, maybe down here a little bit. Yeah. So it's not so like harsh there. Now, for highlighting powder, I usually do this on my cheeks because I have really oily skin. Place I would put it would be on my cheekbones, like on my forehead, nose, and chin would be a no-no for me because I'm so oily in those places. I'm not really so oily in my cheeks unless I'm broken out, then I probably wouldn't, because if you use any kind of shimmer makeup and you're broken out, it really just enhances your pimples more, so that would be a no-no. But what I tend to use, sometimes I'll use my Revlon Color Stay Mineral Finishing Powder. It looks like this. High Beam from Benefit, which is a liquid, and I'll just dab it on and blend it into my skin a little bit. Or this other, it's like a illuminating powder. Sometimes I just use this just on my cheeks lately, but this does have a bit of shimmer in it. I'm going to use it actually over the tops of my cheeks, just kind of, that's what it does, it illuminates a little bit. And then over that you can, you know, apply some blush. I'm actually going to use this. It's Good Glowing by Mark. It's like a peach with like gold shimmer in it. It's so pretty. Did that on the apples of my cheeks there. And blend it back. Just add a little natural flush to your face by adding some blush to your apples of your cheeks there. Yeah, that's how I do my contouring. So that's something you have to do every day. I do it if I have time, but I really hope this is helpful for you guys, and thanks so much for watching. Bye!